हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं? होपफुली यहाँ पे सारे अच्छे होंगे। तो अभी देखने वाले हैं जो कि लेटेस्ट अपडेट है, दैट इज बीइंग रिटर्न टू हॉनरेबल। तो उसको यहाँ पे डिस्कस करेंगे। सो प्लीज मेक श्योर टू सब्सक्राइब टू चैनल को दोस्तों जरूर सब्सक्राइब कर लेना फॉर द लेटेस्ट बैंकिंग, पेंशन एंड रिलेटेड अपडेट्स के लिए। तो एज यू नो दैट वी हैव डिस्कस बैंकिंग एंड पेंशन रिलेटेड अपडेट ऑन अ डेली बेसिस फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं विद दी ऑफिशियल न्यूज अपडेट दैट इज फ्रॉम मिस्टर सी एन वेणुगोपालन जी, जो कि एक्स मैनेजर हैं यूनियन बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के, फॉर्मर इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर एंड गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया नॉमिनी, स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया, स्टेट बैंक ऑफ त्रिवन्नाकुर, सॉरी, 2011 से 2014। सो यहाँ पे जो लेटर लिखा गया है दैट इज बीइंग रेफर टू अवर हॉनरेबल श्री नितिन जयराम गडकरी जी, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर फॉर रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट एंड हाईवे, रूम नंबर 501, ट्रांसपोर्ट भवन, सांसद मार्ग, न्यू दिल्ली। मोस्ट रिस्पेक्टेड मिनिस्टर, नमस्ते। तो यहाँ पे जो अपडेट है दैट इज रिगार्डिंग दी बैंक पेंशन अपडेशन, जो कि हमारे यहाँ पे 5 to 6 लाख अक्रॉस द नेशन बैंक पेंशनर्स। And it was delightful to me that you were pleased to urge Shri Bhagwat Kharaj Honorable Minister of State for Finance on 14th May to look into the updating of pension of the retired bank employees. The letter was laudable as this perhaps is the only area where the BJP government has failed in its meeting its commitment to the bank pensioners, numbering 5 to 6 lakh across the nation. So the answer of Mr. As the pension regulation 1995 of the nationalized bank has following regulations, जो regulation 35(1) है, basic pension and additional pension wherever applicable shall be updated as per the formula given in appendix 1. The regulation initiated stood as in respect of employees who retired between 1st January 1986 and 31st October 1987. Basic pension and additional pension shall be updated as per the formula given in appendix 1, and residual provisions in case of doubt in the matter of applicable of these regulations, regards may be had to the corresponding provisions of CCS 1972 or CCS 1981 applicable for central government employees, with such exceptions and modification as the bank with the previous sanction of central government may from time to time determine. So banks have not so far with the previous sanction of the central government determined any of the provisions of the central civil pension rules and notified them in the Gazette of India any time so as to make them inapplicable to bank pensioners. So as a result, all the provisions of central civil pension rules are applicable to bank pensioners, and accordingly just in the same way central civil pension rules get updated with the implementation of each pay commission, pension in the bank also to be updated simultaneously with the revision in pay scale arising out of the bipart settlement. A memorandum of settlement dated 29th October 1993 entered into between IBA and All India Bank Employees Association pursuant to Industrial Dispute Act 1947, which is the rescue of the pension scheme in banks wide clause 6. So dearness relief to pensioners will be granted at such rates as may be determined from time to time in line with the dearness allowance formula in operation in RBI, and clause 12. Provision will be made by a scheme to be negotiated and settled between the parties to this settlement by 31st December 1993 for applicability, qualifying service, amount of pension, payment of pension, commutation of pension, family pension, updating and other general conditions on the lines as are in force in the Reserve Bank of India. So making it imperative that pension scheme in nationalized banks have to be on the same pattern as in RBI. But when DFS sanctioned updating of pension Reserve Bank of India with effect from 1st April 2019, while later dated 5th March 2019, it conveniently left out the updating of pension in nationalized banks. To crown everything, Shrimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, Honorable Minister for Finance, had some 2.5 years back exhorted IBA at its 73rd annual general meeting that the retired bank employees who had rendered geoman service to the bank shall not be forgotten post retirement and that they should be given one rank, one pension. Unfortunately, the advice of Minister for Finance was also rejected by those concerned, including the people at DFS. So the most disturbing part is that the updating of pension is denied to ban pensioners when the pension is applicable out of the money of employees and pensions held in the pension fund, which are built up of the CPF of the employee and CPF refunded by the retired employees and family of deceased employees who were taken into the pension scheme, and such pension fund have annual growth sufficient to pay 2 or 3 times the present pension without touching the corpse of funds in the case of all the banks. The revenue account. So I feel that if our beloved Prime Minister comes to know the precise position, the first thing he would do will catch hold of the bureaucrats at DFF who are doing all the mischief, causing defamation to the government, and direct them to update pension in banks to obviate difficulties to the senior citizen forthwith. And I shall be very grateful to you to have the position made known to the Honorable Prime Minister to remedy the malady overnight. Thanks and regard, Mr. C.N. Venugopalan. So this is a letter that is being written by Mr. C.N. Venugopalan regarding bank pension updation and remembering the clause regulation 35(1) where it is clearly mentioned that basic pension and additional pension यहाँ पे भी applicable है and it should be updated, वो अपडेट हो जानी चाहिए एज पर दी फॉर्मूला जो कि अपेंडिक्स 1 में मेंशनड है। और अगर कोई डाउट यहाँ पे राइज होता है तो उस केस में जो सीसीएस के रूल्स हैं 1972 और 1981 जो एप्लीकेबल होते हैं सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज़ के, तो उन्हें रेफर कर लेना चाहिए अगर कोई दिक्कत आती है। और जैसे कि सेंटर में फॉर द एवरी सेटलमेंट के साथ ही जो पेंशन है वो ऑटोमेटिकली बढ़ जाती है, तो ऐसे ही हमारे जो बाई पार्ट सेटलमेंट के साथ ही हमारी जो पेंशन है वो भी बढ़ जानी चाहिए। सो दैट्स इट फॉर दिस सेशन। प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू चैनल, शेयर द अपडेट, like the video for the latest banking pension and related updates.